Hey tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Thought I'd give you a little bit of in my humble opinion, on some of the things that are coming up in the 1.14 update. All right, it's in common test right now. It's going to be updating here pretty soon because you got to bring Frontline into the game and the new map and oh yeah, that thing enhanced field. No, what the hell is that? Um, Come on. Come on. Field modifications. Sorry. Total brain lockup. So, and typography. All right. So, typography. Let's start with that one. Any mode that can help newer players learn maps. I mean, I wish I had that. I could still use it. I'm going to go through it. Maybe it'll help me. Anything to improve my game, I'm all for. So, I think that's great. Now, is that going to really, are new players going to use it? I don't know. I think kind of like new players have to go through the boot camp in order to get new tank or a better tank or something like that. I think you got to do the same thing with the typography. Not necessarily push them through every map, just maybe 2 or 3, and then give them some rewards. And if they want to go on, they can go on. But if they don't, they can move forward. But let's take a quick look at it, right? So typography. Let's just take Lakeville here. It has a heavy tank and a medium tank aspect. As you can see, it gives you the scenarios, the standard scenarios that most of us are aware of on typography or on Lakeville, right? You got the valley push, which everybody screams don't do, but a lot of people do it. You even see some Unicum players do it. So it's like do as I say, don't do as I say, do as I do, or whatever that saying is, right? And you got the town push, right? Then you've got the northern spawn, same thing, valley town push. And then you got the medium tank or maneuverable tank, right? And one thing I don't particularly care for, and I see what they're doing here is they're starting to dictate what tanks do and what type of tanks do what. And I have a hard time with that when the developers start telling me how I'm supposed to play my tank, because that's like telling me how I'm supposed to drive. All right, you drive your car, whatever your car may be. Let's say it's a Cadillac, right? You should be driving it in the medium lane with the seat down and the air conditioning and your seat and the leather. And dude, I will drive my car the way I feel fit. I will drive my tank the way I feel fit. I see fit. So I don't like, this is how you play a medium tank. No, this is how I play a medium tank. But anyway, typography. I think it's a good idea. My concern is that it's going to languish. All right. Just like everything else that wargaming tends to do, they come out with it. Hey, look at this great new thing. And then they just drop the ball. That's my opinion. All right. I think they're going to let it just languish. They're not going to bring in all the maps. Stuff like that, I think in my opinion, a better thing to do would well, not a better thing to do, but another thing to do would open up the training room so you can have one tank and you can go look at maps. I mean, is it really that big of a deal that you can't just say, hey, I want to go drive around this map and get where should I play in this map, any map, without having to go and create a dummy account, fire it up on my second computer, which most of us don't always have, and then get it logged in, and then start a training session, invite it. Meanwhile, I got to kick everybody else out because they all want to join in and they want to shoot and they want to run around and waste gold and stuff like that. Just allow people to do that. But no, that'd be too simple. So anyway, let's go back here to random mode. Okay, random battles. So next is I don't know if I'd gone through the frontline rewards, but honestly, they got cheap on us, folks. They got cheap on us. All right. Based upon what I'm seeing in the common test. All right. Now, granted, things are subject to change. The reward schedule for the different levels used to be, pretty good. Now I get the option I get a free FL tank, frontline tank. Well, I already have that tank. I already have the tanks that I'm gonna play in Frontlines. Why is that a reward for me achieving the second level? Well, okay, I do get battle pass points. All right, I've started the third stage of the battle pass, and so I decided I'm not. You know, I did get the the super battle pass, whatever that's called. But I'm not buying any. I'm going to see how far I get through with Frontline. To see if I want to purchase the rest of the stages. But okay, so I get battle pass points. Oh, look at that! I get directives, ladies and gentlemen. Directives. Answer me this: how many of you actually use directives on a daily basis? If you're not playing Frontline, or you're not playing ranked battles, or you're not playing something that you're try-harding in, or something like that, how many of you actually use directives? If you just leave it in the comments. I don't. I might use them in Frontline. I might use them in ranked battles, but I don't use them because the one thing I don't like is they cost freaking bonds. And I don't like the fact of having to go spend my bonds on stupid things like this that just don't do anything for me. And then I forget about it. Next thing you know, I've drained my bonds. The bonds take a little bit to get, unless you're some super unicum or something like that. But they take a while to get. It's not like credits, okay? Where every quarter you come out with a sale on consumables, and I go and spend 5-6 million credits on consumables that last me until the next quarter when I buy some more. Bonds are expensive, and these things are like they're not cheap. So I don't understand directives. And then you get the coins. Well, there's only one tank in the rewards that I don't have for the rewards, and that's the 777 version 2. I've got all the other tanks that I can use these tokens on. So I don't know. I mean, I enjoy the mode. It's good for credits. It's good for experience. I'll give it a shot, but I think they've just gotten cheap on us. All right. What's next? New map. Hey, all for it. I love new maps. I hope it's bigger. I haven't had a chance to play it. I can't see it. I can't go into the training room and look at it. No, why would you give me that ability? Hopefully that'll be a nice map. But then you get into the, the field modifications. All right. My first question to everybody is why? Why? Did anybody ask for this? Did anybody ask for field modifications? I've just grinded a tank all the way to the elite status. I've purchased all the modules that I don't need. I've spent experiencing all the modules that I don't need, even the ones I don't need, and I've elited the tank. And now I get the ability to work on crew skills on that tank, earn free XP on that tank. That, right? Plus, now I get to spend that free XP on what I like to call the 7 levels of hell. And then once I've achieved that, once I've spent the XP on the 7 levels of hell, that gives me other things. If we take my Centurion 7-1 here, all right, tank got really good crew. They're all working on their 6th perk. I've played it a lot. I've got bond equipment in there. I run large repair kit, large med kit, and food. All right, there isn't a map in the game that's going to make me change that. Nothing in the game is going to make me change any of this down here. Nope. I mean, unless all of a sudden they turn this thing on to, all you got to do is sneeze at it and it catches on fire, then I might change that to a fire extinguisher. But otherwise, I'm going to keep all this. I don't care what map I hit. So I don't need any extra equipment because I'm not going to spend another 15,000 bonds to have another loadout where, what would I change? Maybe if I didn't have such a good crew, maybe I would have optics in here. Okay. But otherwise, the view range alone on this thing is 481. That's fine with me. It's not a light tank. All right. But I mean, there's nothing going to make me change and go out there and spend more money to get more bond equipment to do this. So I don't understand that. No map's going to make me change any of this. My ammo loadout, it'll stay the same. I don't care what map I'm on. Directives, nah, I don't run directives, so that's not a big thing for me. I like how they're throwing this in, the versatile medium tank. Well-balanced vehicles that are capable of performing a wide range of combat tasks. They can easily adapt to the map They can easily adapt to map specifies and tactical situations. Specifies? I can't talk. It's a medium tank. There are different medium tanks. There's a non-versatile medium tank. So anyway, seven levels ahead of hell that I like to call it. So yeah, I can spend 20,000 XP per level, free XP, or I can just grind it. I've already elited this tank, but I get to grind it some more. And then once I do that, I can open up these 3 things, which 2 of them are going to be useless to me. But I have to get through at least the 5th level to get to this one, which allows me to give another category slot with the opportunity to assign a category for a second slot based upon what they think I should do with it. I don't get to just pick the category. Although I thought I heard somewhere where they might be changing that, where they can allow me to, if I don't like what they've picked for me, based upon the versatile medium tank, they say, we believe it should be spotting or whatever one of the other options is. Probably not firepower, which I would throw it in. I would definitely gun rammer right there. Bam, boom, just to increase the reload time. To help with the reload. All right. So once you do all that, then you get the option of purchasing special, equipment. Now this you purchase for coin. All right. And they both have plus and minuses. But again, I wouldn't do any of this. This stuff. Okay, fine. Maybe I would if it was available. But this all down here, useless. Absolutely useless. And again, unless you were running a light tank that you were like, oh crap, I've ended up on Himmelsdorf. I need to change out my binos for optics and rotational. Maybe I could understand that. I think light tanks, that's probably the one area where this would be advantageous. Maybe, but I don't buy it otherwise. I think it's just it's. The game is becoming more and more monetized, and I would be willing to bet, just like we'll see commanders down the road for sale, just like on World of Warships, we're going to see the field modification packages on sale. And mark my words, that's what's going to happen. It's just becoming more and more monetized, and I think it's going to, we'll see what happens with Crew 2.0. And what that does to the game. Jury's still out on that, but there's not a lot of people that think that's the thing that needs to happen. I don't think field modifications is anything that needs to happen. I think there are other things you can focus on wargaming to improve your game and make it more enjoyable so that players will spend money to play this game. Because the free-to-play aspect is out the window, all right? But if you want people to spend money, gimmicks is not the way to do it. I don't think. I think improving your game, improving the matchmaker, improving, that type of scenario. I don't have all the answers, but this is my humble opinion. And opinions are like, what's, and everybody's got one, and most of them stink. But that's it. So anyway, that's my, in my humble opinion on some of the changes coming in with the 1.14 update. It's coming to a theater near you. And, I hope you all enjoy it. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. This is Bonsai Duck out.